Hello everyone, my name is Rafael F. Bomosi Jr. I'm a cybersecurity student at the Grand Canyon University. Today I will be discussing open source intelligent passive recon, and I'm using the company Amazon as a case study. I went ahead and installed Montego, but prior to installing Montego, I installed and configured my virtual box. After that, I installed and configured PSS Firewall. After installing and configuring PSS Firewall, I went ahead and installed and configured Kali Linux. After that, I put in the command app install Montego to install Montego on my Kali Linux VM. After installing Montego on my Kali Linux VM, I went ahead and start up Montego. As you can see, Montego is starting up after its installation on Kali Linux. After that, I went ahead and selected the Montego free community edition for my installation setup. After that, I was able to register because I never had an account. I used my GCU email and I put in my first name Rafael, last name Bomosi. After doing that, I accepted all the licensing agreement, all of the terms and conditions. And after doing all of that, I went over and accepted the license agreement to finalize the installation of Montego so I can start to do my passive recon. I identified my company, which was Amazon, like I said, because I wanted to collect passive data on Amazon. Because I'm using Amazon domain name, which is Amazon.com, I click on domain and drag it over here to the center. And after dragging it over here to the center, I was able to run different searches to gather my passive data. I was able to extract data using their email server, DNS server, and all of the other servers and other servers that I wanted to use to collect my passive data on Amazon. You can take a clearer look. You see there's a DNS server, there's an email server, there's a whole bunch of different servers that I use to do my searches on Amazon using Montego. So after I ran the different searches on Amazon to get my passive data using Montego, there's a clearer look of all of the searches that I was able to do. Like I said, I used email server, DNS server, and all the other servers. So after that, what I went ahead and used my open source intelligence to run a search on Amazon CFO, which is Brian Levosky. I ran After running my search on Amazon CFO Brian Levosky, I was able to gather a couple of information, which happens to be a phone number, email addresses, pictures, and all kinds of stuff I was able to find Brian Levosky. After that, I also went ahead and used my open source intelligence to run a search on Amazon CEO, which is Andy Jassy. I did that as well. I was able to gather some information on Andy Jassy, email, phone number, address, and a whole bunch of other informations. So after I did that, I did a draft spear phishing email. Note, this email was never sent out to anyone. I used my GCU email to create this email. This is just a draft because as per the lab were required to do this. I did not send this email out. At no point in time was this email sent out. So I went ahead in my email, I acted as David Zuboski, who happens to be the Senior Vice President for Global Public Services. I went ahead and sent an email to Andy Jassy, letting them know there was a new change, there was a new policy that I needed to take a look. And I also sent a copy to D. Harrington. When I did my open source intelligence, I was able to gather all this information on these people, their email address and phone number. So from a Christian perspective, you should have respect for the rule of law. You should respect the rights of people property. You should be responsible for your action as a Christian. The confidentiality and privacy counts as a Christian. You should be honest. You should have integrity. So this brings us to the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.